Yo, what is up, everybody? Chris here from Big Sports News, back at it again with another video. Today, I'm going to be bringing you guys a super quick recap as to what happened during day one of the Stage 3 Major. Of course, today, my time, as well as what you guys can expect going into today's matches, your time. That, of course, being day 2 of the Stage 3 Major, the Toronto Ultra Major. So yeah, let's get right into the pick'ems so we can see what happened. Yeah, today was absolutely insane. So as you guys could see, my pick'ems got wrecked. I mean, let's unpack, right? So Seattle Surge beat the London Royal Ravens, New York Subliners 3-2. You guys did know I was saying yesterday that anything could happen in this series, and I did feel like Seattle had a strong chance to take it, but I just wasn't super convinced because of their difficulty of schedule. But clearly they won the game 5, and it was around 11 too. So it was as close as could be. You guys know I was expecting Subliners to win, but I wasn't sure. I thought it was a very even matchup. And obviously if they made it to around 11, it was almost a mirror matchup, right? It can't be more even than game 5, round 11. So great showing from both teams. And I think that the Subliners will do well in the losers bracket. I think that they'll have the run that I intended for Seattle to have. And then looking at our next matchup, of course, the boys handle business. Finally, Faze handled business when I wanted them to. Thank God we are looking good still. Looking better than ever. I mean, beat Ultra 3-1. I thought it would be a 3-2, you guys know. I like Ultra. I like the looks that they've had in the online qualifiers. And I think they've made the improvements necessary to cement themselves as a top tier team going forward. So I was surprised to see this end in 4. But with the way the Faze kicked up, I mean, Abizi dropped 40 kills in the control. Like, god damn. I was like, all right, he's moving diffy. That's what we need to, get a chip finally. So happy with the performance from Faze. They won 3-1. Great series out of them. That was the only thing I got right today. In the next matchup, Optic lost. I was hoping for them to lose. I really thought that they would lose. If you don't believe me, go back and watch yesterday's video. I said I didn't want to have a faded bracket, but I did think Florida would win because they're Optics Boogeyman. And they did because they are Optics Boogeyman. Skies had a 1.5 KD. So you know what? F it. You know who's the owner of Optic Texas at this point? Caesar Skies Bueno. Because you know what? That guy's different. He has like literally 60% of their losses under his belt this season. Or maybe like, how many losses do they have? 5? So he has like 40%. I think they've beaten Optic twice at this point. So yeah, he has a considerable amount of their losses under his win tally. So Sky's Diffie, Wake Diffie, Dave Patty Diffie, Vivid Diffie. Mutineers look great today, and they made it to, of course, winners round 2, where they will face the LA Thieves. No, I'm kidding. Where they will face the Seattle Surge. And then in our last matchup, the one that just ended maybe 30 minutes ago, time of recording, we had the Minnesota Rokkr taking on the LA Thieves. You guys know I was expecting it to go 5, and I did say I liked what I did say I liked what I saw from the Thieves, but I wasn't expecting them to win the series. I thought Minnesota would ice up. They've been the best S&D team in the game literally all year long. Their franchise has always been known for S&D, but they just fell apart. So they lost 6-1, and they lost all composure after that hard point. The comeback that the Thieves made was like literally heartbreaking. So what are you going to do? That's COD. It's day to day. So without further ado, let's look to tomorrow, look to better days. Shout out to Methods. Because the losers bracket is going to be crazy as hell. I'm not going to lie to you. So basically, instead of Florida dropping to losers, instead of Florida and Seattle, we of course have Optic and New York Subliners. So if you see what I'm thinking here, I'm thinking that this right here, New York, Optic, 3-2. I think the score just stays the same. Hot take. But yeah, so let's get right into it without like dilly-dallying even more. In our 3 p.m. match, oh, my bad, it starts at 1:30 tomorrow. So in our 1:30 matchup tomorrow, we have the New York Subliners take on the London Royal Ravens. I think it's a 3-0. Subliners are looking really good. Seattle looks really good today. So them going game 5, round 11 with Seattle proved to me that the subliners are here to win potentially. And thinking of the London Royal Ravens and the performance that they've had in stage 3, I just don't see them winning a map. They could come out and push to game 5 or something dramatic, but I just don't see it happening. Of course, in our next matchup, we will have Optic Texas taking on the LA Guerillas. This is going to be an interesting one. Gunless, Asim, Slasher, and of course, Hook taking on Optic Texas, Proloot, Dashy, Scump, I almost said Illy, and Shotzi. I think it's a 3-1 for Optic. Guerillas, what would they take? Maybe an opening hard point? I don't know. Maybe they take the opening hard point and punch Optic in the mouth. Nah, it's a 3-0 for Optic. 3-0 smoke show. Optic's winning it. It sets up a nice New York versus Optic match later in the night tomorrow, or today for you guys. Of course, in our next matchup, we have the Paris Legion taking on the Toronto Ultra, and I think it's going to be a 3-1. Ultra looked really good against Faze today, but it's Faze, and Faze looked like Faze. So I still see them winning out in the losers bracket. Excuse me. But I do think the Paris will take a map. And then in our last matchup before the banger of all bangers, we have the LA Thieves. My bad. It's not the LA Thieves. It's the Minnesota Rokkr. They're taking on the Boston Breach, and I don't think a damn thing changes. I still think it's a 3-2 in favor of the Rokkr over the Breach. The Breach have not had a great stage 3. And on that same note, I just don't like this team. The Breach, they're a great team. Don't get me wrong. I love the personalities on the team. I don't like the chemistry and the way that they perform in big matches. So on land, I don't expect that to change. I think it'll be really close, but they just won't be able to pull it out. That's why it is. That's why I have it as a 3-2 in favor of Minnesota. And on to our last matchup of the day. We have the New York Subliners taking on Optic Texas. And this might shock some of you guys. You might be like, oh my God, Chris, you're so faded. You're so faded. You're so faded, dude. Lake Sports News, Lake Sports News. But I think the Subliners will repeat and beat Optic again. I think they beat them 3-2. I think that there's something going on with this team that none of us really understand as viewers, but clearly something is off. They should have handled business earlier today against Florida. There are a lot of mistakes made. Proloot wasn't playing well. Shotzi wasn't playing well at some points. I mean, there was just a lot where they were just off. I don't know what's going on with this team, but I think New York is going to have some barbecue chicken on their hands tomorrow. So yeah, guys, that's my hot take for the weekend. I think New York is going to eliminate Optic top 8. We'll see how this ages, excuse me. We'll see if it's wine or if it's curdled milk, but I think it'll be wine. I think it'll age just fine. So yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed all of the COD action today. Today's matches were freaking insane. I don't want to swear too badly. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed all the matches today. I hope you watched them. If you didn't watch them, what the hell are you doing, bro? Like, what are you doing for real? Like, watch the matches. Come on, bro. Don't be that guy. And if you are planning to tune into any matches today, but you don't have a ton of time, I would say definitely skip the LAG versus Optic series. Definitely skip the New York Subliners versus London series. Watch the Breach versus Rokkr series and watch the Ultra versus Legion series if you really just want to kill some time. But definitely Rokkr versus Breach is my circled series. And then, of course, Optic versus New York Subliners. But presumably, if you have something going on your Friday by, like, let's call it 8:30 or 9 o'clock, you should be free. And that's probably when the series will start with, like, delays and game 5s and stuff. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoy all the matches today. Your time. It's like a slip for me right now. I'm thinking 3-0 Subliners, 3-1 Optic, maybe 3-0 if they get a good map set that's favorable to them, 3-1 Ultra, 3-2 Rokkr, and of course, 3-2 Subliners sending Optic home. So yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed all of the COD content for me today. I'm trying to keep it consistent like I used to in years past. Let me know if this is working out, if anybody's even watching. LOL. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. If you are new to the channel, be sure to, of course, subscribe. If you haven't already, leave a like. And if you differ with any of my takes, leave a comment down below. Talk to me, please. And I hope you guys have a great morning, noon, or night, wherever you may be on this beautiful planet. And I will catch you tomorrow on Saturday with another update. So once again, this is Chris from Fake Sports News, and I am signing off. Peace out.